Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of May. It is jam-packed, but there is a fixed sign grand cross happening. So being a fixed sign yourself might be an interesting energy. It's kind of like something needs to shift and change with this energy. And yeah, it's interesting. But then we're moving into Gemini season as well, so fellow air sign. It should be a nice flow of energy to you throughout Gemini season. So let's see what's coming in for Aquarius. Too much there, Aquarius. Yeah, beautiful. Although I think that this Six of Crystals feels right, which is synergy and gratitude. Very nice. So paying attention to who is by your side this second half of the month is going to be really important. And I think you're going to be really grateful for feeling connected to the people that you're feeling connected to. It might be that it's kind of like the people that feel right, and the people that don't. And you might be feeling a little bit emotionally sensitive around that in some way, shape or form. I feel like I want to pull one more. Okay. That came fully out. We have Ace of Feathers, Mental Clarity Foundation. Interesting. It's Gemini just got the same card, this Ace of Swords coming in, the Ace of Air coming in, mental clarity and foundation, fantastic. So I think you're going to see things very, very clearly. This can be a visionary energy. This can be new ideas, new forms of communicating that are coming through here. But it definitely feels like there's a partnership that this is connected to. So it might be really clear to you how you are moving forward with somebody or how to communicate with them, or you might have a very clear idea about how that's going to work. It might also be that you're very clear about who your people are that you feel safe around. That's another thing that comes through with that. So let's see what's shifting and changing. But yeah, definitely a lot of clarity around relationships coming in. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Aquarius for the second half of May. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Aquarius. Okay, we have the Fool, Aquarius, Air, Uranus and Scorpio, fantastic. And the Hermit, Mercury, Virgo, Mercury. Okay, lots of Mercury coming in with that one. So the Fool and the Hermit, two major arcanas. It's kind of interesting because the Fool wants to jump into things and take a risk. The Hermit's like, no, you're not doing that. You need to think about this first. So we have two almost opposite energies. The Fool like activates something new and wants to reset and jump off the cliff, and the Hermit, and and the Hermit's saying you need to spend a bit of time with this new thing that's coming in, with this new clarity and the way that you it could even be a new person coming into your life or a new relationship or the way that relationship is operating. So it's don't jump in straight away. Look before you leap. We've got the Hermit next to you, so it might be questioning the wisdom of some new things that are activating at this moment in time. I feel like there might be a little bit of kind of resistance to change or to the new, just kind of going, I need to be really clear that this is the right thing. Or so interesting. So interesting. The Hermit energy is about experience as well. Somebody with experience. So it's a little bit of there's a little bit of a teacher mentor kind of energy with this. It feels like if you're wanting to leap into something that feels very new, there could be someone around that has the experience that can kind of help you or guide you in some way, shape or form, or vice versa. You might be the mentor or the helper. And this doesn't mean that you have an official role as a teacher or a guide, but this can happen in so many different arenas of our life. So, but just a very strong energy of being guided into the new and getting the clarity around that. That feels really important, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aquarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And really trust your intuition. And if you'd like to check out the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time, then I'd love it if you come and check that out. The link for that is in the description box below. Okay, so interesting. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of new things coming in here. That two aces, the Emperor, here you are stepping into your power, your authority. Definitely with that and the Hermit, there feels like there's, yeah, something or someone around. Trust your intuition with the High Priestess coming through. The King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. I feel like there's powerful people around you here, Aquarius, that you're dealing with, and Knight of Cups. And some deep questioning of what's ready to kind of, you might be seeing some things in some very different and new lights here, especially relationship to authorities, bosses, or, you know, work. I kind of feel there's a lot of work vibes here, work and career coming in around this, work opportunities. But something, yeah, it feels like something needs to shift and change. And that you've got the Three of Cups, which is around celebration, wanting to celebrate something, and the world is completion, ending of cycles, maybe celebrating that something's ending and you're about to step into something new here. But we've crossed by the Eight of Wands, which is that the shift and change perhaps isn't able to happen as quickly as you want, or isn't able to happen the way that you want it to happen. It might even be really hard to focus with this energy. But the Three of Cups is saying the situation is about who you're connecting to emotionally and how that is potentially shifting and changing, what's feeling different with that. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is where it feels like you're wanting to bring in something new around your work or your career or your home, your money. With the Ace of Pentacles, something new could be coming in with the Fool and the Ace of Feathers, the two aces and the Fool. There's definitely a new path opening up here that feels like some kind of a work or career opportunity, or some kind of new investment that you're thinking of here, jumping in and investing your time, effort, energy, or money. So kind of interesting, because at the base you've got the Emperor. This is what's happening deep down. It feels like you are wanting to take charge of your life, and take control, take the reins in some way, shape or form, create order here where it feels like there could be a bit of chaos. And so it feels a little bit like you trying to work out what it is that you really think and believe amongst some of the other people's opinions, or amongst just some of the chaos that's around at this moment in time. So the Emperor is very much, you know, coming face to face with your own power, your own authority here. So that's why I feel like you're kind of having these interesting interactions and conversations with people who are authorities and power figures in your life at this moment, because it's just this sense of I have to do things differently, and I need to trust my instincts and make this choice myself, and trust myself with what I'm seeing here, not necessarily what somebody else is seeing. So even though, you know, you might be told this is what we're doing, this is how it happens, blah, 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 it's like this sense of, no, I need to take control of this. So I'm making the change happen here, and I'm bringing this in. I want to feel control. So in the recent past, we've got the Seven of Cups, and this is where new options, you maybe been looking at new options and evaluating how you're feeling about something. And the picture might not necessarily be clear with the Seven of Cups. This is potentially, there's a vision that's been forming here, a clarity of a vision that's coming through. Now, if that's something you've been feeling, it's just going to get clearer and clearer and stronger. Like you are so being guided towards this new energy that is, like I said, it feels the clarity is getting clearer and clearer and clearer. So yeah, fantastic. And then in the near future, we've got the High Priestess. Interesting. So it might still feel like, even though you've got the clarity of what it is that you're wanting to do, or what you're seeing, or what you're wanting to bring in here, the clarity of the vision of how you're moving forward. And this might be something to do, like it feels very work and career to me when I'm feeling about it. So it might be, I've got this new idea and I want to start it. But the High Priestess is kind of saying it might be just in a little bit of an in-between realm first for a little while. It's kind of just going to live in the intuitive space for a while. So it might be one of these brilliant ideas that come through, and it just needs to kind of sit in that otherworldly realm, in the in-between realm for a bit, in the ideas realm for the moment. So the High Priestess is kind of also your intuition very, very strongly guiding you here. So this could be luck, synchronicities, interesting things like that happening, coming up, because this feels very important, this kind of idea that's coming, or this vision that's coming through here for you. You're presenting as the King of Pentacles. So this is a very successful energy with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents money, wealth, success. You might not necessarily be feeling that, but the King of Pentacles is somebody that you can be feeling a little bit more generous, but knows the resources around them and then knows what you want to do with it. So it's like, this is what I've got, and this is how I'm going to use it. So this might be your skills, your abilities. It may be your time, your effort. It could be your money, but it very much feels like you've got resources you're drawing upon here and going, right, I need to use this wisely because I've got this new cycle, this new idea I want to step into, this new thing. Energy around you, the Five of Swords, there could be a little bit of conflict. And this actually feels like a catalyst energy for you, Aquarius, because it feels like the universe is going to make something a little bit uncomfortable for you in order to kind of precipitate, give you a little bit of a nudge. Yes, take a little leap, like move into this, step into it. So so if you are not getting on with somebody, or not feeling on the same page, or there's misunderstandings, or this is the area of your life that the universe is saying something needs to shift and change here. So pay attention to that. And we have as hopes and fears the Queen of Cups. This is wanting to feel very emotionally safe and secure and nurtured and nourished. So, and it could be that you're feeling quite emotionally protective of somebody else as well. So it might just be this sense of, I just need to do something special for me here that feels good and feels right. And because I think it's going to be very emotionally driven at the end of the day. The fact that we've got all these cups coming in, because even though you've got the clarity inside your mind, you're thinking about somebody here with the Six of Crystals, the people that feel right and the people that don't feel right. And so moving forward into the new, it's like wanting to be very, very present with how you're feeling moving forward, and like I said, emotionally driven. And we're heading straight to the Eight of Cups, which is this character's going, I'm on the search for the Ace of Cups. I'm on the search for emotional renewal. I'm on the search for something that feels fulfilling. I'm on the search for something that feels different. And so we have the Ace of Feathers, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, but it's kind of like, got the idea, I've got potentially looking at resources, and now I need to work out how I'm feeling about it. So trust those emotions, because that's what's going to really drive you towards a sense of, there may be that you're emotionally detaching from a situation, or walking away from a situation here, and being very strongly guided towards and feeling very present here, emotionally present with this can be a hope or a dream moving forward here. So you're being very, very guided, Aquarius. And to trust that guidance, and it might take you to new places, unexpected places that might bring in new and unexpected change, but it's got this visionary kind of energy that feels really good with it. So we have as an overall energy the World card. So this is about completions and celebration. You've got the two cards of being liberated from a cycle and celebrating. You want to celebrate, but you're feeling like the energy hasn't shifted yet enough to be able to celebrate the win, that there's something new that you're stepping into. So the World card is saying there's endings of cycles, major endings of cycles. Something ends whilst we've got new things beginning here with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. But with the ending of the cycle, this is you wanting to take control of the situation and to actually be feeling like, okay, I want to I want to go where I want to go. You know, if this is going to naturally end, I need to feel in control of that. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. So it could be feeling very inspired as well. Interesting. It says, I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I'm free to love myself. Interesting. With this energy of feeling quite freed from an old emotional connection or an old emotional energy here is really, really important. But it's also a sense of, in the leaving that behind, you're really being guided to this change, this clarity and change that's coming through here. So yeah, it's kind of saying, oh, I lost my little cushion. Oh, it's over there. Hold on. So yeah, sorry, I had my little charm cushion was out of the way. So yeah, it actually feels really good. We've got, okay, ooh, the little seashell. So again, this sense of, interesting, the shell. Something's being opened up inside of you here. Again, it's connected to the sea, to the water, to the emotions. But I feel like the feeling I'm getting with this shell is it's like a shell that's been opened up, and the creature that lived inside has long gone. And now it's just this empty shell that you would pick up when you're going for a walk along the beach, and you pick up a beautiful shell. But it has this sense of something needed to leave in order to create a new space, a new emotional space in your world. So I really feel that exciting new things coming in for you here, Aquarius, and you're going to really be feeling this and really be feeling the emotions around it. There's a lot of energy around this that feels supercharged, but at the same time it feels right. So I feel like this just feels right, the way that you're moving forward here. It feels like a wise new start, a new decision, and yeah, it just has this sense of, I've moved on. So the past is over, something is over and done now, and you can move into this kind of new space. And they are showing me, like, quite literally, like the shell is now empty for something new to come in, a new creature or new thing to come in and occupy that space here. So you might even feel like moving home or moving offices or moving jobs in some way, shape or form. But it really is a sense that, that thing that moved out, that energy that moved out, that was potentially like an old emotional energy related to the sea, the waters, is creating space for the new now. And so that feels exciting and can bring around, kind of get like emotional renewal that can come through with this. It still feels like it's all part of the cycle, it's moving into it. It's all very new, but yeah, it feels great. So that's it, Aquarius. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And if you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community, love it if you check that out. The link for that is in the description box below.